It's so good to have you in the studio.
Same
How have you
here.
been? It's been a minute.
Fine, fine. Just work, 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 work.
You're literally always working, especially if you follow Niniola on social media. She's always, even when you're not dropping music, you have a band and you guys are always performing.
Of course,
So
gigs. I have to hustle. I love
Yeah.
performing. Yes.
Yeah, and you have like a fantastic energy
Thank
when
you.
it comes to performance. I don't think that we talk about how amazing you are and as a performer. I think that's a conversation that we need to totally explore when it comes to Nini and her music. What do you think? What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
All eyes on me.
All eyes on me.
See,
But
the thing
seriously.
about it is, I love to sing and dance, and that's why I do the kind of music that I do.
Yes.
So that accommodates singing and dancing. When I'm on stage, especially when it's live music, I love to do live music. Even though sometimes they book me for a DJ set, I can't say no to money, but most of the time, I love the live performances because that way I can express myself more.
Okay.
I have the instrumentalist on stage, and I'm there with my dancers, and we're having fun and interacting with people. So for me, it's a great way to have fun.
So even hearing you say that you prefer live performance or live music to DJ sets is like okay, because typically people say, I'm not people say that the DJ set is easier to do than the live music.
Okay, so when I came into the industry and
Yeah.
I got my first booking and I was told to do a DJ set, it was odd for me. So I had to.
Even as a beginner.
Yes, because I've been doing live band. I remember I had my own live band thingy going on years back. So I was built, in that terrain, built from performing live to people. And that's how I learned how to perform to people firsthand.
Yeah.
And so that way, if you're a real performer, you perform live. There's nothing to be scared about.
Yeah.
It just gives you room to be more creative and let people feel you, and you give them a reason for watching you live. Because if it's just only the DJ set you can do, then they can as well just sit at home and just play the music.
Right.
You
And
know.
just do the one to
Yeah.
one. But isn't it more difficult?
What?
The live one.
It's not difficult because it's fun for me, and then I can give different variations of perform the music differently. And even some music that I don't get to perform when I'm doing my live set, I can give you a different performance of maybe songs you've never heard before, and you're gonna fall in love with it. I have my talking drum. I don't joke with my talking drum.
Yes, you do. You don't.
Yes, I'm very African,
You
and
do.
when you watch me perform live and you listen to the music, then you realize that Nini is really and truthfully an African girl.
Yes, I agree with you 100. Because when I see you rehearsing with your band, you're full
It's
on
fun for me, so
Ah.
it's not even like work.
about Ninisha, but you can shake your
Oh,
body.
it's an African thing.
It's not an African thing, because even when I told everyone that Niniola was coming today, I was already getting dragged in studio.
But it is.
No, I was getting dragged when they knew you were coming.
Why?
And because they said Nini is going to dance and she's going to ask people to move. What are you going to move, Melody?
You will move now.
Don't you make room for girls that don't have what you have?
I
Don't
do.
have the-
I do. See, let me tell
So
you something.
so what do I do?
You move your body at least.
Which one?
See,
Nini-
there's meat here now. There's
Yeah,
meat.
Nini, there's no meat. So.
There's meat.
But you do it so well. And let's talk about breath control as an artist
Okay.
while you're performing, because I have seen you perform like a couple of times. And when you're performing, one time I saw you were on stage, you were performing up, and the next thing I saw you jumps down. And be like, how do you do the how have you been able to master your breath control?
Okay, so it's over time, and I'm used to it, and it comes with doing my vocal exercises.
Oh,
I have to prior to the event,
Okay.
and then also backstage. I'm doing my lip trills and stuff.
Lip.
Trills, yeah.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, and also I have to work out,
Okay.
take long walks and stuff
Okay.
like that. Even on a normal day, even if I'm not performing, I
Yeah.
do my lip trills, tongue twisters and stuff like that, just to release the muscles in my face and make sure that my
Oh.
tongue doesn't get in the way.
Oh, so that's a thing. So all of these exercises are things that artists need to do.
Yes.
If you're a performer and you want to perform well.
Yes.
What about the breath control one? Is that something that you're
It's part of it. Yes.
Okay, it's part of the exercise.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
And sometimes you have to, hold your breath for as long as you can, and the more you do it, you hold your breath longer. So people advise swimming as well, even though I don't know how to swim. Sha,
Oh, so you can be underwater.
yeah, even if you're not, you need to hold your breath but I don't swim. So what I do is I
Yes.
can just sit down or
Okay.
stand up and hold my breath for as long as I can. And the more I do it, I hold it longer. Yeah.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. There's also this thing that people say that if you're an artist and you're a good performer, or you're performing, or you're about your vocals, you shouldn't drink cold water before your performance. Is that true, or it's just a myth?
People say that a lot, but I'm not really a cold water person.
As a person, naturally.
Yes, I drink room temperature
Okay.
water. But if I'm going on stage, I'll drink my room temperature water if I have to drink water if I'm thirsty.
I dare say that Afrobeat right now, or Nigerian music, Afrobeats and Nigerian music is now so popular. Everyone around the world wants to affiliate. Everyone wants to say, "Oh, I did that. I did this. I did that." So we have more countries collaborating with us, and we see a synergy between Nigeria and South Africa. I dare say before this, collaboration and merging of sound, you were really ahead of the Nigerian and South Africa movement thing before we all jumped on and become more popular. Do you think so?
Okay, so after the competition that I went for, the last one, after hopping from, different from one to the other, I got my prize money and I said, okay, I'm gonna make music my lifelong career, and I wanted to work with the best producer.
Sarz.
So I sought out Sarz.
Yeah.
And when I sat down with him, it was like, okay, what do you want? I'm like, I want a sound that can accommodate singing and dancing. And I was like, okay, I know what to give you, after watching some of the clips from the show and having that conversation with me. And then that's how he gave me the beat for it by the Afro House, and that's how it was born.
So both of you literally had the conversation. So you and Sarz
Yes.
literally brought the Afro House thing for you.
Yes.
So that's to Sarz. But
Yeah.
so that's why I
The
said
Sarz,
that.
I said, the darling.
So now that you see everyone, not everyone, but you see the Nigeria and South Africa merger when it comes to the sound getting more popular, it feels like there's a brotherhood or sisterhood thing going on. Do you feel like, okay, do you feel good about it, that, oh, I saw this coming, I was ahead of it?
So for me, when it even comes to classification of music, sometimes it's a headache.
It is.
Yeah, it's hectic. And some people, to the layman, he doesn't really understand what it is. He just wants good music. So long as we're making good music, that's what I'm all about.
So when it comes to the classification, you don't really bother, because people say stuff like Nini is the queen of Afro house. Is that a thing that you're owning?
So when I say when it comes to classification, it's tedious. I mean, for the listeners,
not for you,
not for me.
Okay.
Because as an artist, we need to be able to identify your sound.
So that
my rich genre of music is Afro house, but I still tend towards other genre of music like R&B and folk music and the rest of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I totally love your R&B songs. I love it when you sing like your like something's about to burst in there.
So it's a part of me. It's something that I like, and it's
Yes.
something that I make money off as well. So it's not going anywhere. Even though the turn up crowd is the very hungry crowd.
That's the
and I
R&B
have to
crowd.
feed. No,
Which one?
Turn up.
Turn up. Okay, turn up.
Turn
You
up.
have to feed them.
And then I have my R&B audience, and they're like, Nini, sing something for us.
And you
sing
do
something
sometimes.
from
Give us
us.
an album. Give us an EP.
Yes, I did drop an EP.
Yes, you
And
did.
then from that EP, one of the songs titled Baby was used on All American. It's a big American TV show.
Yes.
And also one of the songs that I dropped was used by a pearl company in Australia.
Mad.
So I'm doing music not just for the Nigerian crowd, but for the world.
For the world. That is totally amazing. And shout out to you.
Thank you.
For being able to manage both sound, that's Afro house, and still give us solid R&B sound.
Yes, because that's why I said it's all about good music.
See that Oyin song?
He said, see that. See that.
See that Oyin song? That's a conversation fan. That's a classic. That song. If I rinse and repeat that song every other time. Like, it's just an amazing, beautiful song.
There's a story behind that, Abby.
Please tell me.
You tell me.
Let me tell you the one that has a story. The one you and Johnny Dio did.
So
what's that song again? Wait. So my playlist now, Johnny Dio and Niniola. The one about you are going.
Sing
don't go.
it.
Stay. I know the song now. Tell me why you have changed. The story is about why the boy changed his character. Why you're not the same person he used to be before. Should we work on it? Should we leave it? That's the story. But I can't remember the song. I can't wait. Let me. So my playlist. I'll just bring it out. Just wait. I'll show you now. See it now. Niniola and Johnny Drew. Start all over. See. It's on my playlist.
What's the story? Your own story.
Oh, my own story. Oh, okay. So, wait. Okay. So there was this guy. Oh God, Nila wants to make me do this. So there was this guy. So we really liked each other, and we really like cool and stuff. Then he started doing. He started doing those that Yoruba men used to do.
Yoruba kid.
You know that? Wait. You know, wait. Are you saying that Yoruba men are not for settling down? They're not good for settling down.
When you're saying Yoruba men used to do, like,
yes,
like you're coming for them.
Yes, Yoruba demon conversation. You know, when you're talking about men that you want to marry, they always say stay away from Yoruba men.
I've never heard that before.
Nini, don't be pretending. Nini is fighting for her people, but it's cool. So anyway, so we started doing all of that, you know, changing of character. Today you're hot, tomorrow you're cold. And I started listening to my Start All Over Again with that. So one time I just sent him that song, like, so what do you think about this song? And he's like, wait, I don't understand. Why are you sending me song? I'm like, no, because I'm trying to ask, like, what should we do? Do you want to start all over? Do you want us to figure this out? But he still ended up breaking my heart. But it's cool. But yeah, so that's my story for Start All Over.
Is it foul?
He's a foul, I agree. Yeah. I should let him go, right?
Yes,
I agree.
You don't need it.
But you've really done a lot of fantastic music.
Thank you so
like
much.
That one with Johnny Joe, then Oyin. Those are classic songs.
Thank
and
you.
also like your Afro house songs are amazing.
Thank you.
But I also see that when it comes to like popularity of sound, do you feel like the burden is on you to make that sound popular, to like be the person championing that Afro house song?
No, it's just like saying I want to be the person to champion Niniola. I'm me, and I'm basking in, you know, God's grace, greatness.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what I do. This is me. So
Yeah.
if you want to jump on it, that's fine. But this is me, and I'm giving you, you know, the undiluted Afro house, the Niniola way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how this comes with like sometimes ownership, when artists feel like, oh, they pioneered a song. I'm the face of a song. I'm the face of a genre of music, and other people want to try and do the song or try and jump on that genre.
It's not that serious.
Not that serious, Abby.
No.
So you don't come and say,
It's not that serious.
Auntie Nini, please, I want to do Afro house.
Nothing is new under the sun. Because house music is not even African.
It's not.
That's why it's called Afro. The African element is the Afro in terms of the language.
Yes,
and,
I agree. Elements.
And the beat, the African sound.
Yes.
So yeah, there's nothing new under the sun.
So they don't have to come and say, Auntie Nini, thank you. Please, can I do Afro house too?
But see, if you want to pay me, I'll collect
You
that
collect
money.
the money.
Because I don't understand the activity you're coming to take permission from.
All right. So if you want to do Afro house, please go on.
Of course.
But yes, like you said before, I don't even need to ask you if you're trying out other sounds, because you always do that.
Oh, yes,
you
I
always
do.
do that from time to time. But you're primarily like an Afro house artist.
Yes, I am.
So this song, All Eyes on Me, I think is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
And like I was referencing to you, like before we came on air, that the song, that part that it reminds me of myself as a child, you know, in churches.
Okay.
The part where they said
Moriregba.
Moriregba.
Okay.
So it remind me of like as a child listening to all these them Tokwe Alabi and all those gospel artists. Did you intentionally put that on the song?
Were you possessed as a child?
Good.
Answer that. Maybe they
No,
use
I
broom. They did
wasn't.
deliverance
No.
for you. They use broom to beat you.
No
And then I delivered you and everything. Your parents were not like, thank God.
Moriregba. No. But
Joya,
you know that Nigerians are deeply religious.
Of course.
We're deeply religious people. We don't play with
It's
our
not
God.
questionable. That's not questionable.
We do, like for every African house, for every Nigerian house, like for 2-3, you'll find a person that is super religious.
definitely,
So yeah,
definitely.
So whenever
It was
first time I heard this, it was
intentional.
intentional.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because at that point, I was in the studio, like, before I recorded the song, I heard 2 beats prior to that one. I wasn't feeling them. But with this one, I was just very free.
Yeah.
And was playing with it. And I was like, well, another point, I was thankful because God did something great in my life.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I decided to just, you know, put it down. But very religious, very ethnic. So,
And very like it was your experience in that moment and your feelings. It was like what you were feeling
very
at that.
real.
Very
yes, from
real.
the heart, yeah.
All right, but yeah, speaking about God being God and of course showing you mercy, what is the best thing that has happened to you to start your career as an artist?
The best thing. There's so many things.
Yeah.
So many
The one
things.
that sticks out for you, never forget.
That too many, my sister, too many, because if not, God will conk me. Too many things. First of all, it's that sense of direction, because it wasn't, I knew I wanted, you know, a sound that could accommodate, you know, all that blah blah I said earlier, but it could have gone sideways.
Yeah, people could have said, what's this?
Exactly. And I'm thankful that I've been able to grow. I've been an independent artist since day one till now. I'm thankful to God for that. I'm thankful to God for exposure. I'm thankful to God for people around me. I'm thankful to God for the media, because the media has always been very supportive. Thank you so much, CTFM. Thank you, Melody. And I'm just very thankful that I can still do music that people love.
Yeah.
And I still get paid for it.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for that.
And since the inception of your career, Niniola, you're always just about the music.
Always.
I don't think I've ever seen you in the news.
Only music.
Only music.
It's very intentional.
Is it?
Yes, because from the get-go, I said to myself and my team, I'm like, I only want to be known for my music. Like, when Niniola's name comes up, what do you want to come to mind? The only thing that comes to mind is my craft, because that's why I'm here.
Yes.
Yes.
Period. So we're never getting any personal information from Nini or anything about Nini.
Why? What do you want to use it for? It's only big bone.
I think that's a fantastic idea, and I like actually when you say that. When I hear Nini, I only hear music.
Exactly.
I only hear Afro house. I only hear her dancing.
People are different and want different things for themselves.
I agree.
I'm an introvert, so I like it that way. There's some people that are extroverts, and you can't keep them down. It's fine.
Yes.
Just do what works for you.
Just do what works for you, and what comes to you naturally. Shout out to you. So Nini, all eyes on me. All eyes on you right now.
Yes. So
tell us what next. Is there an EP coming?
So why are you people like this? See, I just dropped All Eyes on Me, and it is
I don't
what
understand.
Next.
What before?
No,
because we know that this is leading somewhere.
No. That's what people say. Let's still bask in it, Let's enjoy it. But okay, by God's grace, I should be dropping a body of work this year.
This year,
yes.
And a concert. Maybe an intimate thing.
So you're just choking me.
Maybe like I'm not saying do like Ariwo. I'm not saying shout Aradubo. I'm saying
see, and you'll be the first person to know.
If you do something that way, because it's been a minute, so I want to see you like dancing and giving us an intimate concert, because you do that really well.
Thank you.
Your last intimate concert I attended, I totally had fun, so I think you should do that.
Yeah, I do my concerts myself, so I'm very much in control.
In control, yes.
Of everything yeah.
Happening. So I totally enjoyed it. That's what I'm saying. You should do it again.
Thank you.
So who produced this song, All Eyes on Me? Two people. Okay.
Caltonic and co-produced by Nifkis. So that's Ninja and Salty.
That's what I said before, that you understand this merger. Like, you know how to make the South African and Nigeria's merger thing work.
Definitely.
And you do it so well. And you have like a relationship with Busisoa now.
Now, I've been since.
No, when I don't mean like now. I mean like you. I didn't mean now like now right now. I mean like you guys have a relationship.
Oh yes, like, definitely. Yeah. She's my sister. She's my. She's a queen.
And you guys, when you guys link up to do your body thing, you guys do it so well. Girls like God actually win. Do you have a dance for this song? This online something.
Yeah. I'll teach you. Don't worry. I'll teach
God, you. No. I want you to turn.
What are you scared of? You're an African woman. Come on.
They're going to curse me. What is boys in this studio?
Don't mind them. They're jealous. They're jealous of you.
Say that. All right.
They should bring their girlfriends. Let's see them. That's Biodun there. Biodun, I don't want to stop me now.
My number one hater. Oh, see this Biodun.
See,
DJ hates me.
Take that hate and turn it into beauty.
Thank you so much, Nini, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm looking forward to that body of work that you intend to drop.
Thank you.
How I don't know the word to use now. Are you very particular about international collaboration? Because I know that you had a thing where lots of it's not a lot, but a good number of people were talking about your music in the US. I know that I saw a video of Timbaland. I think I saw a PDD video. Is there like a collaboration coming with this international artist?
Okay, so you find out, baby girl. That's why you have to stay close.
After you ask them all this question, you wrap the question.
No, but you have to stay close now, baby.
You have to stay close. I don't know why then I wrap it. I should just gone back.
It's because you're my baby girl now. That's why.
Anyways, looking forward to that, and I really hope that you do not stop doing music that you love and in the way that you love, because I know that being in Nigeria and doing music now can be very pressuring in quotes, because everybody wants to do a type of sound.
Doing music anywhere in the world is because at some point you have to be able to balance that passion with business, because at the end of the day it's a business and it's very capital intensive. It is.
People say that a lot.
Trust me. Like on the outside, people will be like, it's not to take microphone and just sing. I wish. I'm not doing it by yourself and with your team as an indie artist. Exactly.
But doing it as an independent artist, are there some things that you miss out on that you could have gotten with the label?
Okay, so there are pros and there are cons. I've been doing this by myself since 2014.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to preserve my sound. Some labels approached me then, but I declined because I knew they were going to change my sound, because my sound wasn't popular.
It wasn't.
and you know how we're spending money of you will not dictate.
You can't be guessing and be trying
No
to do
way.
passion. We need the money.
And so that way I've just been like that. So
Yeah.
the only thing I'll do is, okay, if I'm getting publishing deals or maybe distro deals.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna, and I'm learning from people's experiences as well.
Yeah.
So until I find a suitable deal for me, I won't just, venture and make a mistake and then they sign me and then
you go
aside or
left.
something.
I agree. Shout out to you for the intentionality and also
Thank
for the
you.
grace to be able to do that. And shout out to a team that works, because
Yeah.
sometimes people have talent.
Oh,
and
I
they
have a
know
great team.
and they know what they
Trust
want to do, but the team, they don't have anyone to execute that for them.
Mhm,
And
true.
and you've been with the same people
me. Of course.
since the inception.
I'm very
so.
loyal.
Loyal. That means you make a very loyal woman. Should I marry you?
Give me money. That's what I want.
You don't want my love.
Eh?
You don't want my love.
We'll talk about that one later.
Yeah.
See, your president is listening. You'll come and arrest you in City FM.
Thank you so much, Nini, for coming through. Her
Thank
brand
you for
new
having
song,
me.
All Eyes on Me, is out. Go check it out and tell someone to tell someone that Nini Dale. I got it now. Nini Dale.
Maybe you're your teacher and your student. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, did I get it? But before you go, Nini, I'm going
Okay.
to play a game with you. It's called
Alright.
The Mashup.
Okay.
And this is where I mash up 5 songs by you.
Mhm.
And you have to tell me if you know the songs. And
Yeah.
it's not your song.
As I say,
Yeah, exactly. So, do you know your song? Let's start from there.
Okay. Let's find out.
Do you know your yes or no?
Let us find out now.
So I'm going to mash up 5 songs by you, Niniola, and you have to give me the title of the 5 songs, the way that I have played it back to back. I'm going to play the songs just one time, so you have to pay attention. Okay. All right. So let's do this.
Just if you wanna look, 'cause I love you.
Oh yeah.
I'm a ladder, put some honey. Too sweet.
Okay.
The second, I know you played them. Let's take a moment to apologize. So it's too fast. You want to do my answer. I can't give you in that order.
You get, so which one did you hear? Okay, let me play it again.
Wait. Who made this mashup? Who made it?
The producer.
Where is he?
Is there?
What's his name?
Call Lazim.
What's his name?
Lazim.
Lazim.
Yes.
Let me not just say because imagine if I had to win a prize and that's it.
So do you have this song?
Play again.
Oh yeah, let's play again.
Slowly, Larry, go to that sweet. Just don't take it. Unless you wanna look. Oi.
Yeah, give me the 3. We have 5 songs.
No, 4.
5.
4.
Nini is 5.
It is 4. Show look corny.
Nini is doing Ojoro. If I see this stuff, so she never should just say she does. Nigerian women, that corner like this. Just say you don't know and tell me to tell you. Let me tell you.
Better you push better go and shut
Let
down
me
maybe.
play it.
Just if you wanna look.
Akaro Ibo. 5 now. 2 sweet. Akaro Ibo. But that's so dick. Look like me and Oyi.
What is that?
Please, I'm done with you, Niniola. Go check out her brand new song, All Eyes on Me. It's out. Tell someone to tell someone that Nini Day, and she's coming, of course, with a body of work sometime this year. And if she does, she'll come back in the studio to have this conversation. Thank you so much, Nini, for hanging with us today.
Thank you. You dashed me your crop top. Hey, Melody is looking hot though. She's wearing white and black. She's wearing bomb shorts and crop top.
Oh God! After Nini made a video saying that I'm naked.
And the crop top is not even just crop top. It is off shoulder crop top.
All eyes on me. No, be you singer. All eyes on me.
Just was scarf.
I'm done.